A quick product review on the Nextbook. It is an Android-based ebook reader is what it actually is. It runs the Android operating system, but it's a tablet. It's about a 7-inch tablet. Pretty nice size, pretty decently sized. A lot of the internal memory is pretty small. It does have an SD card slot, so on the bottom you actually can put an SD card. It has headphone jacks and everything else, so it does have the music player capability as well. Music built in. It runs off the Borders bookstore, which is interestingly enough, it has Wi-Fi capability, a standard Android browser built in. If we actually go up and we look at the menu, and everything's touchscreen, it comes with this little tiny stylus. If we actually look at it, there's the normal Android settings. You can add an application to the page, get your notifications, but inside the settings you're going to see that this screen is pretty much a standard everyday Android screen. So from the date and time, the media library, setting everything up, SD card storage, it's an Android. So it's a handheld. So we can go back to the actual home. And I want to show you is we've played around with this a bunch now. Loaded applications, tried to do different things with it. It does not have the standard app store. It actually has its own app store that they built into this product, which is not as strong as the other one, which was very interesting. Also, show you it's mainly a book reader. So what we're going to get, if I would have clicked correctly, we'll go back to home. Sorry. There we go. You're actually going to get the ebooks. So it connects up to the Borders bookstore, and you have ebooks just like you would on the other actual iPad or the others inside of the bookstore. So not too fancy, nothing exciting there at all. It's just a normal bookstore, but it isn't too slow. Looked at a few. There's some that are PDF support, some that are normal book support. What you'll get is a pretty standard look and feel for the books. It's opening this book for the first time, so there's the book. You actually get the graphics, you get the text. You can change two ways. You can flick your finger, or you can actually turn the page itself. That has some page turning buttons on the side. So you're able to turn the page, and I'll show you the speed. So it actually does a pretty good redraw across the two. Sometimes it's a little bit slower than others, but it looks like you're actually turning pages of a book. Now, one thing I tried to do, like I said, was get in and load applications with the device itself, and found that loading the apps was not from the standard app store. As I said, it's their own built-in app store, which was kind of disappointing overall considering the way it works. So what you'll see is you see an app store icon there in the corner. We'll go in there really quick. We'll try to keep this short. Not all applications work on the device due to the screen resolution. Yeah, we know all that. We'll say okay. But you'll notice this is not the Android marketplace. So there is a way, a couple hacks you'll find on the web that attempt to get you to that marketplace, but it's not exactly the same. You'll see their app store there is the And app store, and it has a bunch of lists. You can't even get things like Angry Birds to load. It says there's not enough memory. So no matter if there's an SD micro card or not, what you'll find is you can't install to it, and a lot of people are complaining because it's not meant to be that. It's meant to be an ebook reader, and it updates their app store every time, and you'll see this bar slowly scroll across as it updates their listing. And I've been on the web, I've looked up a bunch of things, and people are really trying hard to get the applications to install on here, but they're not. It's basically a book reader overall. So if you're going to get this, good enough for people that just want a handy book reader, want a few of the application ability of the Android, and I'm sure as this thing updates and gets more enhancements along the way in versioning, you're going to find that you're going to be able to actually go in and load some things straight to the SD card that sits on the bottom as well. So like I said, standard browsers, everything that you possibly need is already there. It has bookmarks. It's not the fanciest in the world in terms of browsing overall, but it does function, and it's a great starter ebook at a pretty decent price and can be expandable as you need it. So there you go. That's the Nextbook.